Welcome to another Mixing with Molecules with your host, the Cocktail Chemist. Remember, if you like my videos, like and subscribe so that way we can keep doing these videos for you. The purpose of these videos is to share some educational value of things that we're creating, give you an idea of what's trending on the beverage industry right now, and also give you some fun things to try at home. The products that you see in these videos are available on my website at thecocktailchemist.com. Alright, so let's get started today. I created a new cocktail. We're going to be doing a spin on a classic cocktail, the Lemon Drop Martini. Today we're going to be doing a vanilla bean lavender lemon drop martini that has a couple little fun twists with it. So again, we have our Quick-Infusion Elixir here, and for the purpose of this video, I'm using a 10 milliliter vial. If you go to get these on my website, the vial that you will find is a 20 milliliters. It's what I'm actually selling to you. I do the 10 milliliters for these just to kind of keep down on the amount of vodka that I make through, or whatever spirit that may be. So we're going to go ahead and do our quick infusion here. Again, we're going to do 375 just like the video before. And so that's going to be a half bottle again of what you would find in the liquor store, being a 750 milliliter or a fifth. And we've got that. All right. We're going to go ahead and add in our vial now. Again, all organic items, things that are used here in my lab. And I'm going to go ahead and use a pipette. I just have a couple of vanilla beans that are down there in the bottom, so I'm just going to kind of get some alcohol in there, shake it up to make sure I get everything out of there. So you can see the color that we have here, kind of a dusty blue bordering on purple. Pour the rest of that in there. All right, we're going to give that a little stir and then we'll be ready to go. Don't worry, I'm not going to use the spoon this time. All right. Now this is made with real vanilla beans, so you are going to have a little bit of that sediment going down there as you make the cocktails or if you pour it in your bottle. So you just want to give it a good shake whenever you're ready to make a new cocktail there. Alright, so we have, I'm going to be making 3 cocktails today, all the same cocktail, but we're going to serve it up 3 different ways to test out a new product that a friend of mine is looking at. This is a soapstone that's real popular right now, so we're going to check that out to see how that actually helps with chilling your cocktail. Then we're going to do one with our large ice orb, and then we're going to do one traditional straight up. So I'll be making 3 cocktails in here. We're going to be starting out with 150 milliliters of a house-made sour mix. You can find this online as well. It's made with equal parts of lemon juice, lime juice, water, and a pure cane sugar. So we're going to start out with 150 milliliters, so that would be 50 milliliters per cocktail that's going into. So we have our 150 mils there. We're going to go ahead and take our quick infused alcohol, pour that to 150. So equal parts then of our sour mix and our quick infused alcohol. We're going to do a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down for each cocktail. This is pure cane sugar that I'm using. And then I just had a couple little scraps left over from our garnish. So I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze a couple little of the lemon wedges in there. Just kind of give us that fresh citrus. And then we shake. Again, it's important whenever you're shaking that you shake your mixer until it gets really chilly on the outside. You want to get a good amount of that water melting on your ice, and you want to make sure that the cocktail kind of has those little ice crystals on top. All right. We'll pop the top off there. Grab our Hawthorne strainer. Cocktail 1 with our stone, 2 straight up, 3 on our orb. Move these out of the way so we can see these front and center. Beautiful kind of a rose color here. A little bit of the mixture that I have in my Quick-Infusion has a bit of a pH indicator there that's going to change that up just a little bit. All right, so we've got these. Now we're going to finish up with our garnish. And for this cocktail, I want to do something kind of fun. We're on the savory side there of the lemon drop martini. So I wanted to get kind of a caramelized or burnt flavor in there as well. So I love creme brulees and I love working with fire. So I thought it would be fun to creme brulee some lemon wedges here. So I've got a couple laid out. We're just going to sprinkle the top with a good coat of our pure cane sugar here. Really concentrating on the fruit part of it, not so much the rind. And what I did was I cut the lemon, I cut the wheel, and then I cut that wheel in half, and then just gave a little slit in there so that I can have something to set on the rim of the glass. And you really have to put a decent coat of sugar on there, because anything that has moisture, in order to get that sugar to caramelize on top, you have to supersede the moisture content. To take our creme brulee torch, you can find one of these online or at your local, usually grocery stores even nowadays are starting to carry these. So we'll go ahead and torch it evenly, not concentrating too much in one spot to where we really burn the sugar. We don't want to really burn it. We just want to caramelize it evenly. So we're going to move the heat around consistently, and you'll see it start to bubble up to where the color evens out, and you'll see that the moisture starts to come out of it. That lets you know that if you let that just kind of relax a minute, that you are where you want to be at. Again, this is a great additional wow factor if you're doing this for your house guests, if you're doing this for an event, whatever it may be. It's just a fun little additional step of something that you can do, and those are great. All right. So we can see we just have this caramelized. So now this gives us a garnish that you can pick up and eat, and it gives you just a fun little flavor there. So we're going to set this one there. And our final one, that can kind of meld it together. There we go. All right. Our final one right there. So one last thing that I'm going to do, I'm testing out what method is going to be best for chilling. With this one, you have no more water being introduced at all, but nothing that's continuing to chill it either. With this one, we have no water content and we're continuing to chill it. We're going to see for how long. And then the last one, the classic ice orb that we have in there, where it has minimum water coming off of that ice because it's one large chunk, so the surface area is smaller. So we're gonna go ahead and speed this up 5 minutes from now, and we're gonna check the temperatures of our drinks and see where they're at. Thank you, and hold tight. All right, welcome back. So we've allowed about 5-6 minutes to go by now, about your average cocktail drinking time of a martini in a social environment. I'm gonna take my cocktail spoon. We're just gonna kind of give it a little bit of a stir to make sure that we're getting an accurate reading. I'm gonna be using a surface thermometer here that gives me a digital readout. So we're just gonna give it a little stir. So with our ice cube, we're gonna have a little water melting into our cocktail here. The traditional up cocktail will just be as is. And then this one should stay a little bit more chilled without any more dilution of water into the drink. So we've kind of given those a nice little stir now. Start off with cocktail number 1, which is with our Stone. And we are reading at 41, just dropping a little bit, 41.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's with our Stone, so that's going to be an average refrigerator temperature. So after 5 minutes of having this cocktail, it's going to be the same as if it had been sitting in your refrigerator. So that stays pretty chilled. That's pretty good. Using our second cocktail here, we are going to be not too far off. We are at 42.5. So we've warmed up just a little bit here on this one by about a degree and a half versus our stone. And then the final one, this is with our ice cube in it. And it's trying to read the ice cube, so it's giving me a little bit different reading. Let's hold that off to the side. Getting 37.6. So ranking from warmest to coldest, we have cocktail number 2 coming in at 42.6 degrees, cocktail number 1 at 41.6, and then cocktail number 2 was down at around 37 degrees. So there you have it. It depends on what you're going for, the cocktail that you are serving and where you're going to be presenting it at, but that's just to give you a little bit of insight of when you are serving your cocktail, what you can utilize. Again, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe and like, share those with your friends. If you're looking for access to any of the products that we have available with the Cocktail Chemist, I'm going to link those down below. Feel free to comment on anything that you see in the videos or anything that you might like to see in the future as well. Thank you so much, and oh, I forgot the best part. Let's take the coldest one. Cheers, everyone. Have a great day. Get a little bit of that vanilla coming through, but not overpowering. The lavender is there, but it's not overpowering like a perfume. Really what I was looking for when I made this product. I removed the bitternesses from it and some of those perfumey type traits. It's really well balanced, the tartness and the sweetness. So again, you can pick up my sour mix and you can get my Quick-Infusion Elixir on this, and you can make this at home. All you need is the vodka. So thank you so much. You have a great day. Cheers.